Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you, and we're here today with another first look at another demo. This time it's a game called Packing Life from Oroco Game Studio. And the description of this one on Steam says, a cozy and satisfying puzzle simulation game where you step into the role of a warehouse worker with a knack for perfectly organizing and packing orders. With charming visuals, relaxing gameplay, and a lighthearted story, experience the joy of transforming everyday tasks into a fulfilling adventure. Now, full disclosure, this is the second time that I'm trying this because the first time I tried it, I kind of got myself stuck and couldn't seem to find my way out. So we're giving it a second shot to see if it's going to go better this time than it did the first time. So it's basically like it says, it's a puzzle game where you need to get things into a box, and they all have different sizes, and you got to get them to all fit in there pretty much perfectly. So they've got two different game modes. There's a relaxing mode, no time limits, and then they have a time management mode, which is like if you're really feeling kind of feisty. We're just going to go relaxing because life is just too stressful as it is. I don't need any more than what I've got. This is our practice day at the warehouse. So you want to play the tutorial? We absolutely do. I always love a good tutorial. You know this about me. All right, here we go. Hey, Lily, I'm Alex, your mentor. I'm almost the oldest person here. I love the fact that he says he's almost the oldest person here. Like, that's important to know. But I'm super excited to guide you through your training day at the warehouse. Welcome aboard. Hey, Alex, thank you. I'm so excited and a little nervous. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it in no time. This is your station. Okay. So our station is right there as seen. The monitor shows the suggested box size. Click A, B, or C to choose your box. So we're going to go with box B because that is what they're telling us to do. And then hold left click to grab an item from the basket, move it into the scanner light to scan it. The item will be displayed on the monitor once scanned, then place it in the box. So we can grab this item here, okay? It is a baseball cap. So those are the sizes of it. So we can take that, put it in the box. If we need to rotate the box, we can use A or D. So if we click A or D, the box rotates. And then you can also, while holding the item, rotate its orientation on each of the three axes by hitting Q, W, and E. So Q rotates it on that axis, W rotates it on that axis, and E rotates it on that axis. So those are the three different ways you can rotate the box. Click the UI button or right click to switch to top-down view for a better angle when placing items in the box. So you can right click, take a look from there. And then if you right click again, it puts you back into the view you were in before. You can also place items on the desk. It's an additional surface for adjusting them. So if we go here, you can take these items and put them over here, just kind of give them a spot there. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pack all the items into the box. So there are 3 items in total in the box. So we're going to grab that. It's a set of shoes. If we right click and look down, that should fit right about, let's see. It should fit right about there. And then our last item is what looks like a set of chocolates, I think. And then we can go right click right into there. And then we've got our wonderful baseball hat, which should fit right about there. Perfect. Zoom out with the UI button or mouse wheel, then click the box to close it. So you can either hit that or just zoom out with your mouse wheel, and that'll take care of it. Close up the box, grab the tape by holding the left click, then drag it across the top of the box to tape it shut, just like that. And then we're going to click the printer to generate the receipt, hold left click to grab it, place it on top of the box, then left click the box to complete the order. So just drop that on there, give that a click, 1 box down, and now we're getting into box number 2, which is where I had all kinds of problems last time. So we're going to see if we can do better with it this time. Cool. That's done. So now this one, they want an A-size box. Not a problem. We can do that. And then this one apparently is going to be fragile and is also going to have a don't get it wet sticker on it. So the first thing we got this laptop here. Now I'm going to take the laptop and I'm going to set it over here on the side because we're going to maybe need to do something with that in a bit. We've got this big clock. Now, the clock is also is also now, that's the thing. I probably should have taken the laptop and immediately put it in the box, because now I run into this issue of I'm holding the clock and I can't set the clock anywhere. And if I try and rotate the clock like this, it won't stand up that high for whatever reason. So now, oh, but it will put it back in. Oh, so it will put it there, which is good. So this can go here. And then the clock can sit on top of the laptop. Okay, that was where I got stuck before, was I had the clock and I had nowhere to put it. But now we're good. And then the last thing that we got this water, which we can rotate that. We can put this basically any way we want. After packing the items, check the monitor. If it shows an orange bubble wrap icon, keep adding the bubble wrap until it turns green, indicating the box is ready. Okay, so they want some bubble wrap in there. Not a problem. So just bubble wrap. Let's put it down here. See and when they want it to be done. So apparently we've got to get this nice and snug. Put some more there. It's funny that we're adding it like one little clump at a time. But that's okay. What else do we need here? Where else can I put? Oh, no, it's done. We're good. And then we'll just leave that on the side. So now we can close the box up. Zoom all the way out. Close the box. I assume, okay, so then we're going to tape it. Just like that. For fragile or liquid items, oh, it's if we have liquid items in there. Got it. Check the monitor for the correct label. Hold the left click to grab it, then stick it on top of the box and click the box to complete the order. So don't click that and try to drag. Click on the label. There. And then, again, click on the label. Then click the box. So hold left click to grab it, then stick it on top of the box. I'm trying to do that. I'm absolutely trying to do that. Maybe I got to do the sticker first. Perhaps we got to do that and then that. There we go. Maybe it needed to be in that order, possibly. Click that. Done. That last piece of bubble wrap that we had is gone. I'm fine with it. I'm plenty fine with it. Just a heads up, if orders aren't packed by 4 p.m., you'll start receiving hourly penalties. Final cutoff is 6 p.m., so stay focused and use your time wisely, which is why we are not in timer mode. Because you saw how much trouble I had with that last box. I just don't need to have something go against me in terms of time. So this is going to be fragile. It's going to be a C box. It's going to have, I don't know how many items. So we've got some Post-it notes here. I'm just going to set those over here. We've got a little pen kind of thing. Maybe it's a pencil. Go ahead, drop that down. What else we got in here? We got a mug. Is that all we got in here? No, we've got another item here. Looks like a little tin of some sort. And is that like a coffee maker trophy? Possibly? Not quite sure. So let's rotate like that. Can it stand up? No, it can't. So we can't have it like that. But it can go there. This, can it rotate on its side? It can. Okay. This we can rotate 90, I think. This can go here, I believe. It's going to leave me with an issue with this cup. Because the cup cannot go there. Okay, so we're going to have to... Now is where we get into a little bit of Jenga here. So this is going to have to... Nope, not like that. It's going to rotate like this. And then let's set this down for the moment. That's got to rotate like that. Now I feel like I've got one too many things in here. And that's, oh, that can sit on there. Okay, perfect. And then I can move that over. And then I can put that in place by rotating it that way. Cool. We don't have to put any bubble wrap in it because it shows up there. We got the green thumbs up. That is perfect. Zoom out. Go ahead. Oh, try to put the tape on there first. Then we'll put the sticker on. And then we'll put on some... oh, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Got to get a little more precise. No, still not working. Let's try this again. There. No, it's not letting me do it. Why not? It's not letting me put a Fragile sticker on there either. What's the deal? Does it go on the side? Where does it go? I have tried a number of times to put this sticker on there. Maybe it doesn't need one. I don't know. Perhaps it does not. This is your guidebook. It holds essential info, penalties, payments, and more. If you've got questions, check it out. All right. So this is everything that we need to know. So boxes, product basket. So there's the boxes. Product basket is there. The scanner, the monitor, wrapping paper, tape. The receipt printer, Fragile labels, liquid labels, the bin. There's a bin there. For whatever reason. Oh, is that maybe the bin that they were saying was like that part there? Possibly. Let's see. Box size, top-down camera, zoom, in and out camera, box stats, scanned items, needs Fragile label, and needs liquid label. Okay, cool. Good to know. All the things we're doing a great job, Lily. Are we? I don't know if we are. I mean, I think he's just being nice to us, really. And remember, every item you pack is going to make someone's day a little bit brighter until you smash it, and then they're not going to be happy about it. Thanks, Alex. I'm really looking forward to this. If you ever have any questions or run into any problems, just let me know. We're here to support each other, and I'm almost the oldest one here, for whatever that means. I think I'm going to like it here. So glad to hear it, Lily. So they're so happy. So happy. The budding friendship. Hey, Lily, welcome to your first day at the warehouse. How are you settling into the city? Hi, Alex. Thanks for asking. It's been exciting here, but a bit overwhelming. I moved here just a couple of weeks ago to get settled before university starts. Uh-oh. She's in university. He's almost the oldest guy here. Could be bad. That's a big step at 19. What will you be studying? Business administration. Classes begin. Don't do it! Don't do it! Go into something else. Don't do it! Classes begin in a month, so I'm working here to help cover my expenses till then. Smart move. The city isn't cheap, but with a month's work, will definitely help with the bills. You think? Can need a lot more than that. I hate to tell you this. Exactly. Plus, it's nice to keep busy and meet new people. Well, we're glad to have you on the team, even if it's just for a month. Ready to? She's doing this for a month. Seems like there's a lot of other things she could do for a month, but I don't know. Hey, grateful for the opportunity. Packing products isn't really my field, but so she's just doing this for like the grins and for a month's worth of money. Wow, that's interesting. True, I'm ready to learn. All right, so I have shift 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Number of orders 7. 7 orders. Thankfully, we have all the time in the world. Because if this were any other way, I would be in a world of hurt. Okay, so we've got some pans. Let's go ahead. I'm going to start setting this stuff here. I mean, if we need to move stuff out, then we'll move it out. Oh, man, this is a big guy. So, yeah, I'm going to set that there. We're going to pull that out of there. This is going to have to go in there. Now, can that sit on top of it? Will it let me do that? No, that cannot sit on top of that, but that can go there. Okay, that works. Next up, oh, just one more of those. Can it sit on top of it? It can. Cool. And that's it, because that is empty. Good to go there. No stickers needed, other than this one. That's on there. Off we go. Perfect. 1 down. Box number 2. In a B. Let's see what all we've got going on here. Not fragile, no liquid items. So we got this little guy. I'm gonna try rotating it like this. Standing it up like that, because that'll take up less space there. Same thing with this. We're gonna rotate this candle like that, because it'll take up less space. This is like a can of Pringles. I do not fit. Yeah, that will not fit. If you go that high. Is that supposed to be like a can? It's like, yeah, it's like a can of chips, basically. Next up, another one of these guys. So, let's not do that. That's not what I meant to do. Rotate that. Nope. And then rotate that. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to set it over here, and then I'll put that right there next to the other one. just like that. Next up, another one of these guys. So rotate that like that. Okay. Set up party hats. Is that what that's supposed to be, maybe? Rotate that like that. That can go there. Okay. Another can of chips. I'm hoping that can sit on the first set of chips. It can. That's excellent. Another one of those guys. Okay. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna set that over there. And let's then rotate that. Okay. Again, it takes up less space that way. And the last item, that looks like some coffee. This is definitely a box for someone going away to school. It seems to be. I think we got... Oh, no, we need some bubble wrap in there. So let's zoom back in, get some bubble wrap. Now we don't need any more. One thing of bubble wrap will do, apparently. Close that up. I'm out of... Oh, no, tape first. Okay. And then label. That's it. Nothing else needed, because it's not fragile. It has no liquids. All right, 2 down. Box C. What do we got going on in this guy? Let's take a look. So this is a little tape dispenser. Okay. Another little tape dispenser. That's like a marker almost, kind of? Or like a set of crayons or something, perhaps? Go ahead and put that there. There's a book. Okay, so that's going to have to go there. The book will probably need to go in first. So let's set that there. Start dropping all these items over here. The stuff can stack on top of the book. And yeah, so we'll put that there. That's all we got in here now. So this can go over there. That can go right there. Okay, got it. And then, boom. All right, perfect. That was easy. A little bit of bubble wrap in here. Just a bit. A little bit more. Probably a little bit more. How about now? A little bit more. That's all we need to do. Cool. Flip, flip. Bit of tape. Done. And we're going to try and put the label on this one this time. Nope, it won't go. So yeah, I don't know why the label doesn't go on the small boxes. I'm not quite sure what that's about. For whatever reason, it doesn't let me do it. Yeah, I tried to put the label on there, and it just was not working. So I gave it my best. It's a little bit fussy with that label, it seems. So we'll keep trying it when we get to another C box, because I'm sure we'll have another one here. What is that? Oh, that's another baseball hat. So let's put that right up there in the corner. Set of boots. So put that there. A doll. This reminds me of my first doll. My mom gave it to me when I was 5. I remember being so excited. Toys like this bring so much joy and comfort to kids and to girls and boys going off to uni. Okay. So the doll. Oh, and I gotta find a good place for this. So let's rotate that like that. Give ourselves a lot of space. Now, will that sit on top of there? Let's leave that. Can I put it there? No, I can put it here. So let's drop that there for now. Until we see what else we got here. Some shirts. Can I rotate that? I can. Okay, I was thinking that might like take up the entire rest of the space there. Another baseball hat. Let's drop that there. What? Oh no, it's not going to let me do that. So I'm going to set that over here for now. Another one of those tins. So put that there for the moment. And one more set of shirts. Can I set the shirts on top of each other? Will it let me do that? No. So the shirts cannot go on top of each other. So Boots, we can anything. Okay, things can go on top of the shirts. Okay, so that's good to know. So let's rotate the shirts like that. The shirts take up 5 spaces across. Will that work? Do I have 5? I do have 5. Cool. And then I can set some stuff on top of the shirts, including the hats. And then this can go anywhere. We got all the space in the world for it. This can go there. And then I think this can probably stack on top of the first one. Yeah, it can. Bit of bubble wrap. Drop down there in the corner. Gonna probably need a bunch of it for here, but that's fine. Okay, we're good. I'll put a little more in. A little overkill. It's okay. I'm sure bubble wrap is cheap. Tape. Throw a label on there. Off it goes. Not fragile. No liquids. Not a problem. They're happy with that one. Next up, another A box. What do we got this time? Let's see. Oh, man, that's a big guy. And probably no way to really rotate that. I don't think. And let's start taking all this little stuff and setting it on the side until we see what other big stuff we've got. That will go there. That fits perfectly in that spot, the party hats. Yeah, these little guys, we're just going to set on the side for now until we know what other big stuff we got in here. A box of knockoff Uno cards in a game called Ooh. You play your final card, you just yell out Ooh. That, or when you play out when you're down your final card, you just yell Ooh. Okay. I didn't realize that was the new version of the game. They look like candies? Maybe they're supposed to be dominoes? I don't know. Another Ooh. Just right there. That's so funny. I don't know why that's so funny, but there's just something that's really funny about that. Okay. What else we got in here? That's the final item. Okay. So that cannot stack on anything. So let's get the cards in here. Put those in the Ooh cards. That can go on top of there. Can that go on top of the cards? It can. Cool. And then these can just go right over here. No, not a problem. And then these can go rotate like that. Rotate like that again. And then the last one just like that. Right there in the corner. Don't need any bubble wrap. So we're all set. So yeah, they like those. That's like a set of dice, is what we got, and then we can scroll up and down there. Yeah, it's like okay, so a couple of dice sets. It looks like. Huh. All right. Cool. Close it up. Get some tape on it. We got 2 boxes to go. It seems like. Yeah, and if we were trying to do this based on a time limit, it would be horrible. It would not be good. I'm glad we have all the time in the world to do this. Box number 6. This is a B box. Mid-size. And what do we have here? That's going to be big, and it's going to kind of go by itself. Let's go ahead and start setting all the small stuff over by the side. Okay. That's going to take up a whole lot of space. So let's take this and rotate it. Just like that. And then whatever that is. I don't know if that's like a bunch of wrapping paper or what, but that's going to go there. Almost looks like a telescope. Just drop that there because it's pretty small. I hope that these can stack on top of each other. They can. Good to know. Another small guy. Another one of those are like more post-it notes. It's not a game of ooh. Rotate that. And I can hear people leaving the channel already. All right, there's that. There's that. These can just all fit right there. Not a problem. Perfect. A little bit of bubble wrap right about there. Just one little thing of it will do. Little dab will do you. Tape. Done. Get a label on there. Slap a label right about there. And that's it. Again, not fragile, no liquids. Off it goes. One to go. And it's going to be an A. Okay, cool. So I'm not going to have another C box to deal with. I'm happy about that. Because those C boxes are a pain in my keister. Okay, this is obviously going to go on the bottom. No doubt about it. I mean, that's a dead giveaway. And then I think everything's just going to stack on top of it here. So I don't think this is going to be too hard of a challenge. So we'll put that there. Okay, so I will have to put the cushions next to each other. So that looks like it's toilet paper. Okay. Set that right there. Okay, cushion. Right by the other cushion. We got we got all kinds of space there. Oh no. I thought so yeah. Yeah, that can go there. That can go there. Okay. That works. Next up, even more toilet paper. So let's put that by that. And and then this guy, whatever it is. Oh, it's like maybe toothpaste. It's got a picture of a tooth on it. Maybe that's what it is. Cool. We don't even need any bubble wrap because this is all plenty soft. Zoom out, zoom out. Bit of tape. Little bit of a label. Drop right on there. Again, not fragile, no liquids, gone. That was it. So 7 packed orders. We lost $5 because I couldn't get a label on a C box. I tried. It was not working. So I don't know what to do. It just is what it is. And that was everything that we packed. So it's kind of cool. It shows you all the different things that you packed up in case you wanted to see them. And we made $65. That will pay for part of your cell bill. Maybe. Not even all of your internet. It's a start. Wow, I can't believe the day is already over. I packed 7 boxes. Look at me go. And by the way, you're almost the oldest person here. Let's head home and cook up a nice meal to celebrate. She's so happy. She doesn't yet realizing how hard adulting is. She just does not know. Decorations. So, okay. So we can like decorate our spot, I guess. I don't have any money. I don't have enough money to do anything. Yeah, because everything costs like $150 or something like that. And I don't have any cash for any of that. I mean, I've got $65. So I don't think we're going to be doing anything there. But it looks like we can, I don't know, decorate the station, get a coffee mug, something with the planner, get some wallpaper, I guess, get a vase, fancy, and maybe that's a mat or a pillow or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, we don't have money, so we can't do anything with that. But it looks like it just means that there's options there for stuff along that line. Morning, Lily. What's the notebook for? Just working out my budget. Got to stretch every dollar until my uni job starts. I understand it's a bit tough to keep track of everything, rent, food, books, and so on. It's all part of becoming independent. All I know is that $65 isn't going to get you anywhere. But so just pocket that. Tell me about it. Living here is so much more expensive than back home. It's kind of overwhelming. Welcome to the big city. How's the apartment? It's cozy, which is a nice way of saying tiny, but it's all I need for now. Yeah, that's like a studio here in Champaign, Urbana, and they're incredibly expensive. I remember my first place. You'll make it a home in no time. In my day. Thanks. Working here definitely makes the whole adulting thing a little less stressful. Happy to help. Ready to dive into today's orders? Absolutely. Let's get to it. So 7 orders. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Let's pack. Let's see if we're going to have a C order that doesn't give me any fits today. I would really like that. See what we got. Okay, we got a tea kettle. That's going to probably go here in a corner. I'm guessing. Let's actually set this here for now. I find it better to see like all the big things we've got in here and see what we're going to be dealing with. Like I got 2 of these, so I can probably set these up next to each other. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, and then we got this big toy car. So that probably will not work. So let's take this. Let's rotate these. Not like that. Like that. And not like that. Like that. How much space did that take up? About that much. So we can't do anything with that yet. So where can I put these? So we got to get the big thing in there first. This absolutely has to go in there first. Because that's going to take up all the space. This will probably go right there. Okay, not a problem. And then this can go there. And that can go there. Okay, we got this. We got it. No, don't need any bubble wrap or anything like that. Just tape and a label. And off we go. One done. Send it on its way. So we had 7 in a half shift yesterday. We got a 7 in a full shift today. Wow, what's that all about? That seems odd. Maybe everything here is bigger. Okay, that looks like a cereal box. That looks like a set of pots and pans. And they can stack like that. That's interesting. Got some toilet paper there. A 4-pack. There's going to be something big in here. I know it. There's a cushion. Okay. We're going to have to start getting this stuff organized on the table here. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a problem. More cereal. Another cushion. Okay. Those can stack. More pots and pans. Now, those can stack with each other, but they can probably just rotate like that. I'm waiting for the big thing to show up here. Because I know there's going to be a big thing that pops in here. And when it does, okay, maybe not. Okay, so just got, 3 sets of pots and pans. Couple of cushions. They can stack on each other. Okay. Not a problem. I believe the cereal can go right there. So let's get a top down on this. Okay, that can go there. That can go right by it. And then this can go, I think I can rotate it and then do that. Yeah. Same thing there. Right next to it. Perfect. Don't need any bubble wrap. Close it up. Tape it. Packing label. Done. 2 down. 5 to go. This is a C box. Okay, here we go. Again, got to see exactly how this is all going to work with getting the label on this thing. Because I have struggled with this so far. It has not worked for me up to this point. Now, again, I really should take everything out of here. See if okay, so I do have ones of these that are going to stack on top of each other. So let's do that. I'm going to set this one on top of this one. What else we got? I can stack that on top of there. Then I can stack that. Nope, that's a little bit bigger. So we're not going to do that. Let's actually take this and set it out here. Now that can stack on top of there. For sure. That can probably go right there in the front. So we got some Post-its. That can probably go in the front again. We got another set of those. Okay, so let's set that there for now. Wow, we got a lot of little stuff in here. Lots of little stuff. All right, that can go there. Okay, so this, we can put that there. I can stack that on top of it. I can stack that on top of it. And then I can rotate that like that. Let's get into a top down there. A little bit of bubble wrap somewhere. Where am I supposed to put some bubble wrap in here? Oh, they're asking for bubble wrap and I can't set it anywhere. So let's, if I was going to put some bubble wrap somewhere, where would I put it? This is interesting. Rotate that like that. And set that there. Okay. And then rotate that like, what? So I gotta figure out where the heck I'm going to put some bubble wrap in here. I don't know where we put some bubble wrap. So let's take that out. Maybe I gotta, I don't know. Maybe I gotta rotate some of this stuff. Can that be rotated? And then set in place. Okay, so that can go there. Because I've got to save some room for some bubble wrap. That's the big thing. So let's see how we can go about saving room for bubble wrap in here. They're still asking for it. And then can that sit on top of those? Will that work? So if I put that there, I'm still not going to be able to get some bubble wrap in there. That's very odd. So they want bubble wrap in this thing, but it's almost like full. So I don't think that I can set that on. Oh, no, I can't. But is that going to help me with my bubble wrap conundrum? It does not seem like it. All right. So let's see. I can rotate these, put them straight up like that, and then put that there, right on the wick. And then I think we can put some bubble wrap there. There, now we got it. Cool. It's like you got to be able to fit that in there somewhere, somehow. Okay, there's that. I'm going to try to get this label on here. It's not working. Still not working. So we're trying from just about every angle here. Let's zoom in as much as I can. Yeah, it's still not going on there. And I'm trying to figure out exactly where this thing is supposed to go. Oh, maybe you just got to click all the way over on the right. Okay, now we know where it's got to go. That one's a little bit finicky. Just a little bit. We've packaged 14 boxes and gotten an achievement for doing so. I'm surprised to see that. I didn't figure we'd have a demo, an achievement in a demo. But alas, we do. Some boots. Some more boots. Even more boots. Lots of boots in this one. Even more boots. Okay. What else we... All right, this is getting ridiculous now. 6 sets of boots. That's what we're dealing with here. Okay. Are they any different if we rotate them? Does not seem like it. I do want to get them all standing up. Just because that feels like it's the best thing to do. Rotate that a couple of times. Yeah, this ought to be fun. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. So there's 4. There's 5. And then will that one go like that? Let's go to a top-down view. Just like that. Okay, cool. I was afraid that I was going to somehow not be able to get those all in there without more mental struggle, but that actually worked out a lot easier than I thought it would. 6 sets of boots. That's going to be a heavy box. I hope we're getting a little extra pay for that one. All right, we got... so does this have 5 items in it? Was that what the 5 meant up there? No, this is box number 5. That's what it is. Okay. So let's set that. That's got to go on the bottom. There's no doubt that goes on the bottom. And I just now discovered that you don't have to, if you just single click the item, it will pop out, go into the scanner automatically without you having to do anything else with it. All right, and then that can sit right on there. And now they want some bubble wrap. Not a problem. One piece of bubble wrap. That's all we need. Cool. So yeah, if you just click it, it will go to the scanner, and that'll just sit right there for you to do something with it. Label, we're going to put it way... Nope. Didn't work. Let's try there. Nope. Let's zoom in. Go top down. And yeah, maybe you got to be in the top down view in order to get that label on there. Again, it's a little fussy on these C boxes. Just a little bit. 2 boxes left to go, I do believe. So let's see. This is another A box. Is it going to be 6 sets of boots by any chance? Nope. It's going to be a toaster. It's a very, very thin toaster. That is a box of, like, flour? Sugar? Oh, we've seen those before. There's another one of them. Let's set that like that, just in case. Another toaster. Put that by its friend. That's like a set of plates. Yet another toaster. So I'm going to try setting these up like this. 4 toasters. It's a lot of toasters we got going on here. And is there anything else in here? More plates. The plates can sit on top of the toasters. 5 of them. More plates. Even more plates. So that'll go like that. And then put the plates there. Watch, there's going to be 6 toasters. No, that's the end of the toasters. That'll go there, and then this will have to go rotate and then sit there. Perfect. No bubble wrap needed somehow. Big empty space here. It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Not even worried about it. Tape it up. Throw a label on it. You can put it anywhere on this. It's an A box. Who cares? No problem with that. And the last one. 1 box to go. So what do we got? It's an A box again. What's going to be in it? Let's find out. A very, very small item. That's going to go in last. Another very small item. Oh, don't tell me this is going to be like full of all kinds. Oh, it's going to be full of small items, isn't it? This is ridiculous. I mean, 98 items going in here. Okay. Waiting for the big item. There's one. Okay, I knew we'd have one big one. And a set of shoes. Okay. Oh, and a car. All right, so now we're going to have to get a little bit intricate with this. So let's set that up in that corner. Let's move that over here. This will go in first. Let's rotate that like so. And now let's start fitting this stuff in around it. So that can go there. The shoes, if they rotate, can go there. This guy, this wind chime, is going to probably go there. So if let's see if there's anything else big in here. All right, that's small. And that. Okay, so that's the end of those. So now I'm going to set some stuff in here. So start packing some things in here because this will, all this stuff will stack. So the candles can go there on top of those. And then the wind chime will go in front of all this. And I could top down this to make it easier on myself. Then that'll go right there. And the last thing we got is whatever this thing is. Again, maybe it's mini Post-it notes. I'm not quite sure. Some of the things are a little bit harder to identify. At least for me, they are. Tape. Label. Off it goes. Box 7 completes. That's it. We didn't biff any of them. We're up to $135 now. That might be enough to take care of our internet. Won't pay the electric bill, but, well, maybe, depending on how small the apartment is. But if it's summer and you're running AC, it won't pay the electric bill. And that is the end of the demo. Just like that. So, like I said, the game itself is just listed as coming soon. So don't know exactly when it will be out, since that's coming soon. But it's a cutesy little game. If you're a fan of games where it's like a Tetris Jenga kind of dealy bobber kind of game, then you'll definitely have fun with this one. We'll be looking for it when it comes out, because it'll be interesting to see exactly what else they'll have you continue doing with it. But I'm glad I tried it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And again, with it being a demo, it is available for you to try right now for the low cost of $0.00. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.